This conference will now be recorded.
So with ERP system, that means for worldwide operation system. Okay, there are many organizations they developed ERP products. Okay, so with ERP systems, okay, there are many companies developed. So there are so many software organizations. So they developed ERP products. Like initially, first Navision company has started. After that, PeopleSoft company has come. Parallelly, Oracle Corporation also they developed, and JD Edwards company. Again, you can see there is a Bond company and there is a Siebel company. These companies has started the ERP system products. So these all products will be support ERP. Parallelly, SAP is also one company, which is SAP AZ. Okay. So presently, this is nothing but called as it is a SAP Labs Limited. Using this, they developed around 60 to 80 components. They developed around 60 to 80 components. They are the ERP market leaders. But in market, there are so many companies are their ERP system to perform automation. But every company having some limitations, drawbacks. That's why in market, okay, PeopleSoft company has merged with Oracle Corporation, and Oracle Corporation company has merged with JD Edwards. Okay, like that, every company is having some problems about their products. They linked with other products to make highlighted. In all these things, SAP is the number one complete business solutions for any organization. That's the main advantage of using SAP company. So let us understand about what is exactly SAP. SAP is not a word. It is nothing but called as systems, applications, and products in data processing. So SAP abbreviates as systems, applications, products in data processing. What is systems? SAP product can run on any operating system. So it is having a operating system compatibility. It works on Microsoft Windows. It works with Java Windows. Works on Unix, Linux with Red Hat. Okay. Even a back system also, with the Apple system also, it is going to work SAP. So systems means on any operating system, it is going to support. When you come to applications, these are nothing but called as a real time for business logistics models. So for all business logistics models, okay, as real time. What is the meaning of real time? Putting less efforts perform faster process without any manual interactions. We can process business transactions online to get more benefits. That is called applications. So for all business models, whatever organizations having business models, we can run as a real-time system. And coming to here, products. Here they design as a client-server technologies. Client-server means in the world, many countries, the organization having business products operations. There are many servers in different countries, but one server can communicate to as another server for data communications, for to commit business transactions online. It is going to become as a server to server, as a client and server. And it is also designed as a distributed databases. Distributed databases means nothing but a client layer, a middle layer, and data layer. These all things we can use. That means data can be shared in different places, but data can be distributed anywhere in the world between SAP servers to communicate. That is nothing but called as a distributed databases. Good. So far so good. The next, it is designed as a three-tier architecture. So in this, it is having a layers, a client layer where end users wants to operate to input data to see data. These all things comes under client layer. And for everybody's logic process, take care at server side, we call as a middle layer, as a reusable process. And everybody data has to manage with secured. That is nothing but called as a data layer. So SAP designed as a three-tier architecture technologies. So using this three-tier architecture, SAP developed most of the applications is Windows-based graphic user interface applications called as a transactions. In function, people call as a GUI, graphic user interface applications. And it is designed as a entire architecture. So this is nothing but of we can run through web portals called as a EP system, enterprise portals. So here SAP having there is a product called NetWeaver. Using this NetWeaver, we can process the business applications for internet system. So we can follow a internet system and Fury with mobile app systems. These all things we can use for products here. Okay, when you come to here using data processing, so data processing is nothing but of it is a part of business application data communication. Anywhere you go, your data can be transmitted. When we receive the data with the different customers, clients of vendors, whatever data they are sending different format, we can able to read and convert and we can upload. We can process. These all things comes under data processing. Okay. So SAP having a powerful process about this. So we'll come to using with this. Compulsory we must know what type of functionality it will do. That is very important. The first part is called data transferring. That means, okay, transfer the file data into database. Somebody send business data in Excel sheet. Somebody send business data in a text file format. Somebody will send business data in a sequential file server system. These all things is going to perform as a data transferring. Okay, good. So far so good. The next, data exchanging process. What is data exchanging? For cross clients operations from different clients, data can be exchanged from one destination to another destination of different servers. So different, okay, processing application servers. Okay, dynamic data exchange process of cross clients communications. Cross clients is nothing but a different organizations. Suppose they have 5, 6 organizations. Suddenly you want to communicate data from one client to another client, or data communicate from one server to another server, different destinations. Your data has to communicate. Here we will use IDOCs. This is nothing but called as intermediate documents. That is called data exchanging. Good. The next, you have a data tracking. Very fast process data retrieval. Anywhere you go, data can be communicated. How? With WAN system. ఇక్కడ WAN అంటే ఏంటి? Value added network system. In X12, a binary format code. So with this, data can be retrieved very fastly. Okay, this is very, very important. We should know. So it is a fast process data retrieval with WAN in X12 binary format code. Good. So far, so good. The next, you have a data security with a database of RDBMS tools. Default, SAP has taken license with Oracle 12.2G and also with HANA database. This is SAP database. So these are the advantages of using SAP. So SAP is not a word. Okay, people calls as a SAP, but it is not word. So systems, applications, products in data processing. So these are all the qualities are there with SAP. So you must aware of this compulsory. This is very, very important. So before starting SAP, we must know about what is exactly SAP stands for. So I already sent yesterday class, everyday class, please download it into your system. Okay. Okay, fine, good. So let us understand about SAP history, how SAP has started. In 1972, five ex-IBM employees, they came out from IBM company and started their own company as SAP AZ, developed as punch card systems. It is a part of a machinery production side software. It is 50 top most Germany industries as clients in 3 years. It was being highlighted about these punch card systems. While they are providing support their product in the companies, they identified every department having a standard daily business functional operational departments, accounts department, sales, administration, license. These are the standby compulsory if you want to start an organization, a production company. That means a product-based company, if you want to start, these all departments is required. So they got a software solution for business process management. Okay. First, initially, they started as a single user operating system as R1. That means accounts product installed in one machine, sales product installed in another machine. Like this, individually different PCs they installed. And while operational, it was very quite successful. But day by day, user management is becoming is more multi-user management has started, where many users wants to share the software product to operate. So in 1979, they launched R2. R2 means real-time two-tier. Okay, what is this real-time two-tier? They started with mainframes. That time, they have written all business applications along with using COBOL. Good. It was highlighted in the mainframes with Minis in 1979 for multi-user management. There is a servers will going to be maintained as the mainframes, and there it will be having a clients. But there is a drawback about COBOL. While working management level, it is not satisfied without database. Information not fast retrieval. Means whenever management wants to see information, COBOL is following a programming way to develop. It takes a lot of time. So the manager has to wait some time writing the program and to produce the output. That's why with mainframes with COBOL system, it was suffered MIS problem, management information system problem. So in 96, 98, okay, Microsoft has been started Windows operating system development. So when it is a Windows operating system, they developed. SAP also launched a graphic user interface system, 3.5 version they released, all Windows desktop applications. But it was failed product. 3.6 version they released. Like that, they increased going on releasing the product with version changing 3.6 to 4, 4.5, 5, and 6. When 6.0 version has come, they developed and released a big component called ECC, Enterprise Central Component. It is just like a multivitamin, how it is human being multivitamin tablet, like that. Any organization with that product, daily business functional operations we can operate. So disadvantage, this ECC product was highlighted slowly. Windows applications was successful. Every company is operating Windows-based applications. In the worldwide operation they operated. Slowly, when internet system has been started, every organization started to run web applications through web browsers using web portals. That time, SAP started a product called NetWeaver, a product called NetWeaver. So with NetWeaver, they started to develop web portals like designing web pages called as a WebDyn Pro as BSP, Business Service Pages. So with NetWeaver, with internet system, with business service pages, end users can perform to execute web applications of business operations. So when it is going to start at a 6.0, there are many components SAP developed, some technical related products, some functional related products, around 60 to 80 components. That's why they have more than 40 years of SAP experience. They are market leaders, around 92,000 customers in 120 countries you can find. So they developed around 80 components. It is the number one complete business solutions for any organization. You can see on the desktop, material management, sales, production, plant maintenance, quality management, financial accounting, business warehousing, portals, enterprise portals, NetWeaver, oils, gas, pharmaceuticals, hospitals, banking, insurance, defense, telecommunications, Android mobile application. These all things. Okay. So that's why SAP is the market, they are ERP market leaders. For all these models, internally they use the language called as the ABAP, called Advanced Business Applications Programming. It is designed the complete business solutions automation process for any organization. And ABAP language is a user-friendly, the code is not sensitive, and coding is very less. Why? Here, everything developed function models. All business standard logic they developed, you don't need to develop. You can use that application and you can do customizing. Customizing is nothing but of convert SAP developer product and install into company production server as a G programs. That's why here in SAP development, coding is less. Suppose you go for a Java, you go for any other software, coding is more. Initially, you have to take care. Good. So far, so good. So we understand about SAP, what is what. So there are so many SAP products out there. These are all technical products. So they started with ECC, with R3, okay, as a present version, okay, ERP 6 with EHP 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Okay, good. So when I come to using with this point, the advanced version they developed, the same product, okay, the advanced product SAP released. What is the difference here? This two I'll tell you. So they developed as S4 HANA. They developed as a S400. Maybe within 2 years, the market completely catches as S4HANA only. Good. So here, in this situation, SAP has taken license. When you install the product, they used with the default database. Default database. They used here with the default database here with Oracle 12.2. So whenever you install SAP software, Oracle is going to be supported. What is the use of this Oracle? This is nothing but of security of data. Suddenly server crash, we can call back the data by recovery. See, for example, people are putting in Switzerland money. What is this? This is nothing but of security. Anything happens in India, they'll bring back money from Switzerland to some secure. The same thing SAP has taken license. Whenever SAP software installs, automatically this Oracle. Of course, in India, people are using MS SQL. So మన ఇండియాలో కంపెనీస్ మన ఆపరేషన్ చూస్తే ఎంఎస్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఉంటుంది. వాట్స్ ద డిఫరెన్స్? ఎనీ ఐడియా? యా భరత్, ఎందుకు మన ఇండియాలో ఎంఎస్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఉంటుంది, ఒరాకిల్ ఉండదు? ఎస్ఏపి సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డేటాబేస్.
Is a stated query language. By writing the small queries, that takes the meaning. By giving the inputs and outputs.
ఒరాకిల్ డేటాబేస్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే చాలా ప్రాసెస్ ఉంటుంది. మౌంటింగ్ ఒక 18 ప్రాసెస్ మౌంటింగ్ చేయడానికి టైం పడుతుంది. అందులో ప్రాసెసింగ్ టైం ఎక్కువ తీసుకుంటుంది ఒరాకిల్ డేటాబేస్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే. ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ విల్ నాట్ టేక్ దట్ మచ్ టైం. స్టార్టింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఫాస్ట్ కంపేర్డ్ టు ఒరాకిల్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఒరాకిల్ ఇస్ అ పవర్ఫుల్, బట్ ఒరాకిల్ మౌంట్ అవ్వాలి, డేటాబేస్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే కొన్ని ప్రాసెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయడానికి టైం తీసుకుంటారు. అందుకని ఇండియాలో అందరూ మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ సీక్వెల్ తీసుకుంటారు. సో
Now we
ఇండియాలో
are
కంపెనీలో ప్రొడక్ట్ బేస్డ్ కంపెనీలో and some Asian companies like Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, they're using Sybase. Okay, so these two also integrates as a secure database they used. As an ABAPer, we no need to learn this. This is going to take care by database administrator. Nowadays in SAP companies, every administrator, basis administrator should be qualified database administrator. So that is very much important, you should understand. Okay. So this is very, very important, we should know. So SAP started present new products. Of course, it is a costly. HANA database designed very high network technologies. It is 10 times faster than Oracle. So here they used with the default database. So it is a SAP database with HANA. That is a very advantage using with this. What is the difference? If you use ERP6 with the EHP8 ports with this service of database, data reading performs row-wise, performance slow, little reading about record by record. Because HANA data reads as a column base. Data retrieval is very fast. Suppose ఇక్కడ SAP EHP8 లో మనకి 1 minute టైం తీసుకుంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి హనాలో మనకి 10 seconds లో డేటా రిట్రీవ్ అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెయిన్ అడ్వాంటేజ్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ టూ పార్ట్స్. బట్ మనం కంపెనీలోకి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత వీ డోంట్ నో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ which product we have to survive for implementation. Okay, which product for implementation? That is very much important. So maybe a company, development company having so many product support clients. 5 years back developed SAP companies, 9 years back developed SAP companies, support they have to handle. That time there is no S4HANA, we have to handle ERP, ESP5 or 6 or 7 versions. Presently, new version is 8 version is going on. SAP has given this 8 version till 2028. It is licensed. So these are all technical product which is used. And what is the advantage of using this? So these products designed for logistics model. This ECC product is designed for logistics models. Logistics models అంటే ఏంటి? This is nothing but of daily business functional. ఒక ఆర్గనైజేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే మనం ఎన్నో ఆపరేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అకౌంట్స్, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్, సేల్స్, management, production, quality. Like this, there are so many are their operations. So it is a big product. So EHP8 software మనం ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలంటే ల్యాప్టాప్ లో it will takes around 300 GB of software, 300 GB తీసుకుంటుంది. So that's why performance లో అయిపోతుంది, ర్యామ్ తక్కువ ఉంటాయి. Okay, this is one type of product called as ECCR3. So as company organizer, when you're going to join in a company, okay, you should be qualified these two as an ABAP. Either a functional consultants also, both should be. We don't know like project starts in which product. Both you should be qualified. So there is another technical product is there, which is called as a BW. This is nothing but called as a business warehousing. So business warehouse product. And there is one more product is there, B object, BO, business objects. Okay, good. So in business warehouse product, what is this business object? This is for management level. It is also technical product. It is also technical product. Nowadays, the person who is a BW consultant, he must have sound knowledge in ABAP, otherwise they're not taking. So this is very, very important. You should follow by using this concept. Good. So first, good. So when you come to using this business warehouse product, here we can do data extraction process. And with report tools, there are so many report tools now. We can develop, okay, develop reports, outputs for management level information. Management level informations for immediate decisions. This is very important product. It is also. Certainly management will call from past 6 months, each branch, what is the growth rate of sales amounts they want to identify. That means huge data, some crores of records, data we have to track and we have to develop and we have to show output. So in this, what they will do, this BW, in BW, we have an interaction with ECC product. In between these two products, you have an interaction here. So whenever they want to do extraction, they will perform a connection here. So they will connect this server and they will extract the business data and with report. There are some report tools out there. WAD, Bex Analyzer, Crystal reports. Without programming, they'll build the reports very fastly, reading some crores of transactions records, and they'll give the information to management for immediate decisions. Good. We must aware of these products, very important technical. So there is one more product is there. That is PI. Have you heard about PI? Bharat? Process integration. Suppose once we install SAP product, there are so many customers, clients are there. They are not SAP. Somebody is Java, somebody is .NET, somebody is PHP, somebody is Python. But ultimately, your business transactions, automated data transfer, automated mapping has to be done. That is called process integration. What is that? It is a exchange infrastructure. So between SAP and non-SAP systems for business application data communication process. Okay, to process transaction online as okay internal exchange system. That means a mapping system. So it is used for BPM services. BPM అంటే ఏంటి ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ ప్రాసెస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ సర్వీసెస్. ఇప్పుడు నాకు వెండర్ ఉన్నాడు, అతను జావా. Daily we have business transactions, but whatever vendor is operating their software, automated has to connect to my SAP software. Automated through internet, data has to be exchanged through XML, and automated transaction is going to process without any manual interaction here. Without any manual interaction. So it is also very important a technical product. So ఒకసారి మన SAP ఇండస్ట్రీలోకి లోపలికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత we must have an idea about this. Very much important. Okay, must have an idea about these three. ఎందుకంటే ఎక్కువగా టెక్నికల్ దీంతోనే ఎక్కువ నడుస్తూ ఉంటాయి బిజినెస్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అని. Okay, so first our responsibilities we can pick up through ERP system the HP8. Then after that we'll pick up to ABAP and HANA. Good. So far so good. Yeah. Do you have any more questions? Comfortable? Glad. Are you understanding? Vamsi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. సో కొంతమంది అబాప్కి వచ్చి కూడా బీడబ్ల్యూ కన్సల్టెంట్స్ కూడా అయిపోతారు. బీడబ్ల్యూ కూడా నేర్చేసుకుంటారు, పిఐ కూడా నేర్చేసుకుంటారు. ఎందుకంటే అబాప్లో ఉన్న పవరే అంత. దట్స్ ద మెయిన్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. వేరే ఫంక్షనల్ పీపుల్ అలా ఉండిపోతారు, టెక్నికల్ నాలెడ్జ్ లేకుండా అలా దే విల్ బి కాన్స్టెంట్ ఆన్ సీనియారిటీ ఆఫ్ ఫంక్షనల్ కన్సల్టెంట్. బట్ అబాప్ బాగా గ్రోత్ అవుతాడు. ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైమ్ విల్ బికమ్ యాజ్ టెక్నో ఫంక్షనల్, విల్ బి సౌండ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ పికో, ఎస్డి, ఎంఎం ఇవన్నీ తెలిసే ఆటోమేటిక్గా నేర్చేసుకుంటాడు అబాపర్. దట్స్ ద మెయిన్ అడ్వాంటేజ్. సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు ఫికో కన్సల్ట్ ఉన్నారు ఇంకో అకౌంట్స్, అతను అలాగే ఉండిపోతాడు. ఇంకా ఆ ఫికో ఆపరేషన్ తప్ప ఇంకేం ఉండదు. టెక్నికల్ ఇష్యూస్ కూడా అంత ఇమీడియట్ సాల్వ్ చేయలేరు వాళ్ళు. సో అబాప్ మేక్స్ ఫంక్షనల్ అండ్ ఆల్సో టెక్నికల్. సపోజ్ నీకు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఇష్టం లేదు, దెన్ వీ కెన్ టర్న్ టు బీడబ్ల్యూ, వీ కెన్ టర్న్ టు పిఐ. బీడబ్ల్యూ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఉండదు, సో బీడబ్ల్యూ నేర్చేసుకుని బీడబ్ల్యూ సైడ్ వెళ్ళిపోతారు. మన బీడబ్ల్యూలో కంపల్సరీ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్షన్ చేసినప్పుడు కొన్ని కోడింగ్ రాయాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఆ కోడింగ్ అబాప్ సింపుల్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఈస్ ఎనఫ్ టు రైట్ ద కోడ్. సో దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ మచ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు గో ఫర్ యూజింగ్ దిస్. Okay, so far so good. These are the important technical parts. There are so many other parts are there. Supply chain management, customer relationship management. Okay, business one, B1. Okay, like this, SAP has been developed. There is another technical part is there, which is NetWeaver. It integrates with IS, Internet Information Server. It processes EP system that is called Enterprise Portal System with BSP, that is nothing but called as a business service pages. మనం మామూలుగా నార్మల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏమంటాం, వెబ్ పేజెస్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో వీ కెన్ ప్రాసెస్ బిజినెస్ ఆపరేషన్స్ with web browsers as web dynpro components. So initially, this is going to be done. So presently, with UEFI, okay, understanding. So with HTML, CSS, okay, cascading style sheet with XML, all the internet is going to be processed. So presently, okay, with ECC of okay EHP 8 product, it was designed inbuilt NetWeaver product. So we can run business operations with web applications to develop also. So it is also a technical product, NetWeaver. Good. So these are all like this SAP products. I'll send you one PPT to you. You'll be more comfortable with the PPT understanding about the theoretical concepts. Good. So this is exactly SAP history and SAP products here. Yeah. So far, any questions, Bharat? What I explained?
Okay, sir. Good, sir.
Okay,
For me.
fine. Good. So did you work with any PA? PA ఏమైనా చేశారా SD manipulations with BAPIS interface with PA ఏమైనా చేశారా process integration? No.
Actually, it is integration from third-party systems like Konakat, Aria.
Mhm.
These are the interfaces from third-party system to SAP. We are moving the process, data process. What you have
That means
explained the process of integration, that the concept we are using now.
okay. So but compulsory PA will be there. Without PA, nobody cannot. Process
Yeah.
integration is going to take care internally SAP. Okay. Okay, fine. Good. So far so good. And nowadays everybody uses a 3-tier and entire technologies. Here SAP R3 is designed as a real-time, a 3-tier architecture. What is exactly real time? Very simple, without manual interaction. You can process business transactions, putting less efforts and perform faster and getting more benefits. Is nothing but called as a real time. Nowadays, everybody operating in real time. And coming to 3-tier architecture, here in SAP 3-tier architecture is quite different. Of course, it follows standard 3-tier architecture, client layer, middle layer, data layer, but here it divides into a presentation, client layer, another business application server layer. And this business application server layer again divides into application server plus database server. It is a combination here. Where in other softwares, application server is different, database server is different. So it divides into different layers. So presentation client layer and business application server layer. And this business application server layer divides into again, okay, application server and database server. Okay, what is going on? Presentation client layer. So when you come to presentation client layer, here everybody operates. This is to input plus to see the data and output process. But here they will use the tools, okay, GUI tools and UEFI tools. For end users, this is going to operate. This is mostly people are going to use end users for functional people can give a training how to operate this. Then what is a business application server layer? So in this business application server layer, application server. Okay, handles with ABAP workbench. ABAP workbench. What is that? This ABAP workbench? It is a request process environment of server side for all the users request and response. Okay, and with ABAP long base, all business models, applications developed, as we can call it as SAP programs with reusable standard logic using function models. So SAP developed everything. You no need to develop all the models it is going to. That is called application server. We can call it as a it is a middle layer. That is the use of business application server. Coming to database server. So again, it is designed a physical database and a logical database. It is divided into a physical database and logical database. So ఇక్కడ మనం physical database ఏం నేర్చుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Only logical database we must learn. This is compulsory. Okay, understand? Got the one here. So this is exactly SAP R3 architecture. So in the next class, we'll discuss about this R3 architecture. What is database server? What is physical database? What is logical? How we can see that? Yeah. So that is enough for today's session. Understanding about SAP, and I'll send you one PPT about SAP. Okay, you can go through that. Some theoretical important information. Sometimes when product release manager is taking interviews or talking, that time this class will be helpful to you to communicate. So that is a very important. Okay, good. There are some other 2 students has to come, but some due to personal problems they are unable to return to class. Okay. Okay, then we'll continue again next class from Monday. So we'll be having classes Monday to Friday every week. Okay, good. Slowly, once we pick up some time extent, we'll go for a little fast track. I will increase the time. So I may give you Saturday is a holiday for you, and Sunday we can have a class that time. Then morning times, free times, we can sit for more time to complete the classes. Okay, Bharat, comfortable?
Okay, comfortable.
I think somebody, your friend is also coming. I heard. You can find out. Okay.
Hello.
మీ ఫ్రెండ్ ఎవరో ఇంకొతను ఎవరో వస్తారని చెప్పారంట కదా భరత్?
యాక్చువల్లీ ఎస్టర్డే నేను కాంటాక్ట్ అయ్యాను సార్ అతనితో.
Okay, okay. If you can pass the videos to him if he's interested to listen. Okay, good.
I will.
Yeah. What about Vamsi? Are you comfortable? So you're in time in office.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So ఈ Saturday కూడా వర్కింగ్ మీకు?
అవును సార్.
ఒక సండే ఒకటే రెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట.
సండే కూడా ఉండదు సార్.
సండే కూడా వాయించేస్తున్నాడు జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి. డబ్బులు ఇస్తున్నాడు లేదా మరి? ఓకే, సరే అయితే నో ప్రాబ్లం. డోంట్ వరీ. ఒక 1 month just bear the pain to practice, then automatically you can wind up and we can concentrate on this full time. Okay, fine. Okay then bye. Have a weekend. See you on Monday again. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.